Alright, so it's a new year, and of all that has changed for me in the last 1 year, the most important and the most useful change out of that has to be this desk setup that I've assembled for myself. And this desk setup helps me stay productive, it helps me study, it helps me do my academic work, my thesis work, it helps me for entertainment, for gaming, for video editing and whatnot. And after I come back from work, this is where I spend most of my time. So I've tried to have a desk setup that attracts me towards it. If I'm procrastinating after work, if I'm sitting on the couch and doing nothing, I look at the desk and it starts telling me that get up, get to work and do something worthwhile with your time. So I think that is how a desk should be. It should attract you towards it. You should feel like sitting on the desk. And if you sit on the desk and if you are comfortable on the desk, you will end up doing something productive with your time. Unless you are addicted to YouTube and watching videos like these. So yeah. Let's look at my desk and how I've assembled it. My name is Chisel. You are watching The Tech Doctor. Let's begin. So let's begin with the table and chair. This is a very simple table. There's nothing special about it. It has a white wooden appearance on the top. It has a couple of desks on the right side. It has some space to keep the cables and chargers on the right side. And this chair is a Gallon study chair. It has a comfortable headrest. It has lumbar support, elbow support, recline, and all the basic things that you need in a comfortable chair. Coming to the desk itself, let's start from that other end and we'll come towards this side. First one is my laptop. This is a Lenovo laptop. It is 6 years old now. I'm planning to replace my laptop probably by next year or so, but for now this is doing a good job, and I keep it on this stand by Tizen. It's a pretty sturdy stand for a laptop. You can keep your MacBook, your laptops on the table securely like this, and holds it pretty safely. Then I have this study lamp. This has 3000 lumens of brightness, which is sufficient for me, and it works as a night lamp as well. Then I have my iPad Pro 11-inch on this tablet stand, and this is my favorite part. I love my iPad like anything. This is a product that has changed my life. I have shifted to complete digital reading only because I purchased an iPad. Before that, I had no idea how to read online or how to read ebooks or PDFs. I was downloading PDFs, then getting them printed and then binding them and making a book out of them. But the day I bought my iPad, that completely changed the way I read. I was able to clear my NEET super specialty exam only because I bought an iPad. Before that, I was not able to study at all. All the people do read till 50 to 60 years of age as well. Doctors read all their life. But still, after a certain age, it does get difficult and you need to put a lot more effort to study. Since I started to learn so many new things on the iPad, reading became so interesting and felt like an entertainment actually. And I'm also a tech enthusiast, so I obviously explored the features of the iPad and started using it to the full potential, and hence I was able to clear a national level entrance exam for super specialty in plastic surgery. And here I am, thanks to this. Then I have a pen and a small notebook here, just to jot something urgently if I want to. Also, when I plan a new video, I usually jot down my idea on this and make an outline of the video, and then I write a proper script on the Mac itself. Then I keep my phone here. I have the iPhone 12, which is always kept on the left side of the keyboard. This webcam is by HP. It's a very basic webcam. It is not a very high-end webcam, but it serves the purpose. It is good for video calling, it is good for video conferencing and attending seminars and all. It works well. And then is this main visible part of the desk, that is my 4K Samsung monitor. This is the Ultra HD S8 monitor. I have a review of this monitor on my channel. You can check that out. A link will be left in the description as well as somewhere on the screen. The basic purpose of this large screen is to help me multitask. So when I'm reading, I have a book open on one side and my notes open on the other side, and also my Mac syncs with my iPad, so all the notes can be seen on the monitor itself. I can open multiple books and multiple notes at a time, also Google on one side. That way I use this large screen space. And also for entertainment, obviously it'd be nice to watch YouTube videos and movies on such a large 4K HDR display. Underneath the display, I have this Bluetooth speaker. This is Sony XB23. I have a review of this product also on my channel. Please check that out. Then I have alarm clock. This is made in China. It has a light and alarm and everything that you need from your desk clock. Then I have a desk mat on which my phone, my mouse and my keyboard is there with a palm rest. It is just being used to have an aesthetic appearance, and I have a division on the table that this is where I am going to be working all the time, and other stuff can lie around this. The keyboard is Keychron K2 version 2. A plastic body keyboard. It is a mechanical keyboard. The keys make really nice sound. Feels really pleasing while typing on this. I always wanted to have a mechanical keyboard on my desk because I've been a fan of TVS Gold. if you have seen my previous videos. Keychron is probably the most popular keyboard brand for mechanical keyboards. It has RGB lighting as well. It is compact as well, fits nicely on my desk. Then I have a palm rest. It is a wooden palm rest by Keychron itself. And this tiny little mouse is HP Slim wireless Bluetooth mouse. It's a pretty cheap and simple mouse, nothing special about this. Then on this end I have an artificial green plant. This is just to add some greenery on my table, that's all, and just to have a nice look on the table. And on top of the Mac Mini is resting this wireless Bluetooth controller. This is the Xbox One controller. It is not the latest one. I have bought it recently though, but the latest one does not work with the jugaad that I have done on my Mac to run the games. Mac is generally not made for gamers, but I have installed Parallel Desktop on it, and I have Windows 11 installed on this as well, and you can play Windows games on your M1 Mac as well. I have FIFA 21 installed on my Mac, and I have always been a FIFA fan. Since my MBBS days, I have been playing FIFA with my friends. We used to go to gaming parlors to play games at that time. I'm not a very hardcore gamer. I just do it for time pass. And I have started feeling that, have I grown old that I do not like playing games anymore? That's why I bought this controller, just to keep the child in myself alive. So yeah, that's all I have on my desk. On the back of the desk is a mess of wires, and on this side is a mess of chargers. And as Mark Twain has said, a clean desk is a sign of a cluttered desk drawer. So yeah, investing into this setup has been fruitful for me so far in the last 1 year. I have started editing on this monitor, so obviously the editing looks better, and I also read using this monitor. I have multiple books open at a time. I use my iPad along with my Mac Mini to use GoodNotes mostly. That is the app that I use to read, and GoodNotes is synced between these two devices. Then my typing speed is increasing since I'm using a mechanical keyboard and I'm getting used to it. My typing speed is increasing gradually. So yeah, if you plan to have a desk setup for yourself, if you read on your iPad, if you need a Mac or a computer or a monitor, if you do video editing, if you are a gamer, if you are a software developer, whatever you do, I think having a good desk, especially for doctors, I think a good desk is something you should have, and that is what I have here. This is where I feel comfortable and at peace. That's my desk. My name is Chisel. You are watching The Tech Doctor. Namaste.